What's up, guys? Neil Orfield here, taking a look at the Stokastic NFL DFS lineup generator for Week 1's main slate. I'm going to be taking a look at some lineups for both DraftKings and FanDuel here. I'm going to start with DraftKings, but first, while you're coming in, please do like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and hit that notification button so you can get alerts when our shows go live. And if you haven't yet signed up for the lineup generator or for any of our packages, you can get them for 15% off right now using the link in the description of this video. If you want to get the lineup generator, it is our cheapest package going right now. Fantastic deal. This is a tool that only gives you plus EV lineup. So again, use the link in the description of this video or my tweet if you are on Twitter. Of course, you can get 15% off any of our NFL packages using the code kickoff15. So that includes our Sims tools, all of our most advanced tools you can get for 15% off currently. But if you just want the lineup generator, this is our cheapest package. And I think it's a great one because every single lineup you get in the lineup generator has been run through the Stokastic Sims. It has been found to be a long-term plus EV lineup, which doesn't mean it's necessarily going to win this week, but it means you play these lineups every week over the long haul, you would be expected to be profitable. Hopefully take down some big tournaments at some point. These are generally going to be large field GPP lineups. I'm going to start by looking at the DraftKings main slate lineups, and I'm not going to lock in any particular lineup type. So you can choose if you just want to do one-man stack, one man with a run back from the opposite side of the game, a two-man stack, or a two-man stack with a run back, or you can just say all stack types. I like to just let it give me what it wants to give me. Again, every single lineup here is going to be a plus EV lineup. You can also choose between chalky, balanced, and contrarian. I like to have a mix, so I'm going to do all lineups. All right. So first lineup we see here, we've got Justin Herbert stacked with Mike Williams and Gerald Everett. Kind of the chalkiest quarterback on the slate, Justin Herbert. He's not even 11% owned, so not even really chalky, but he is the chalkiest we have on the slate. But he's paired with Gerald Everett at just 3% ownership here. Mike Williams, of course, getting 12%, also a bit chalky. But we got the double stack pairing along with Tyreek Hill as run back. So we got the full on game stack correlation here, double stack with the run back of Tyreek Hill. Looks good. Jamal Williams should be the bell cow this week in New Orleans. He looks pretty good in the tools. Derrick Henry, of course, looks good. Any week you can fit him in your lineups, Derrick Henry is going to project pretty well. We got Drake London against Carolina. Nice matchup there. Just 7% ownership. And then Deion Jackson. We got news that Zach Moss is doubtful this weekend. Deion Jackson is going to project really well at 4,100 as the starting running back for the Colts. And then we have the Raiders in there at just 5% ownership as well. Looks like a nice lineup. It's on the chalky end of the spectrum, but there are some pretty low owned pieces here. And really, the chalky, 88% is not all that chalky. So I'm okay with that. This one, we're down to 79% project ownership. Now we've got Herbert with Mike Williams once again. Now this time with stack with the running back, Austin Eckler, part of the stack as well. We've got Jalen Waddle as the bring back. And this one, Ramondre Stevenson making this lineup at 7% projected ownership. Michael Pittman at 5% ownership. Hayden Hurst at 6%. Jaden Reed in there for Green Bay, who's missing some key wide receivers, including Christian Watson and possibly Romeo Doubs. Jaden Reed should have some opportunities at the Stoneman 3000. And then we got the Patriots defense in there. That's a tough matchup for the Patriots facing the Eagles, but they're coming in at 3.5% ownership. So not chalky at all on this one. Take a look at one more. All right. Finally, we get a non-Herbert lineup. This one is a single stack of Baker Mayfield with Mike Evans, and then two Vikings coming back on the other side, Alexander Madison and Justin Jefferson. We got Cam Akers in this one, Deontay Johnson, Mark Andrews, the highest projected tight end by a bit of a margin. Tutu Atwell with Cooper Kupp out should have some opportunities. Commanders defense against a tanking Arizona team is the chalk defense here. Looks like a nice lineup. I'm just going to go through now and I'm going to save 20 lineups and see what we come up with in terms of exposure. At the end of saving 20 lineups, it'll tell us exactly what our exposures look like so we can get a sense of who are some of the top plays on the slate. All right, so after saving 20 lineups, we have 55% Tyreek Hill as our highest exposed player. That Commanders defense, as I said, I expect it to be chalky, but they're playing a tanking Arizona team. They're going to look pretty good, project really well. And then, of course, we got a lot of charters here at the top. Justin Herbert with Mike Williams, Keenan Allen, Gerald Everett, all towards the top here. Michael Pittman sneaking in. That's kind of an interesting one. He has some positive leverage in the boom bust tool. Interesting play at 6.2K, kind of a sort of a pay up to be contrarian. 6.2K, a little bit more than I would expect Michael Pittman to cost, but he's coming in very low owned. We got Cam Akers, Tutu Atwell, Some Jamal Williams coming in, just 20% exposure for us to Jamal Williams, 23% Chris Olave. Nice, pretty spread out here. Nobody getting to be crazy chalky on this team. As far as we don't have stack data right now. We just have the single individual player exposures, but fairly spread out. I like to see that. All right, let's take a look at some FanDuel lineups as well. Again, I'm going to do all stack types, all lineup types. All right, so FanDuel, we start with a Deshaun Watson stack with David Njoku. We got Jamar Chase on the bring back. Bijan and Alexander Madison are our running backs here. Jerry Jeudy, who it's unclear at this point if he is actually going to be playing. Obviously, you're not going to want to play him if he doesn't suit up tomorrow, but currently still in the player pool. Unclear, again, if he's going to play. Got the I already said we got Jamar Chase as the bring back. We got Deontay Johnson in this one, and then Jordan Addison. So again, we got two Vikings in this lineup without the quarterback. Kind of interesting to see that. And then the Eagles defense up against New England. And this one, somewhat chalky, but not on the far end of the chalky spectrum. This one is on the far end of the chalky spectrum. We've got Geno Smith double stacked with DK Metcalf and Tyler Lockett. Tyler Higbee on the bring back. Got Nick Chubb with Bijan Robinson as the running backs. Jordan Addison in this one, once again, he's just 5,500 on FanDuel. Really nice price. He should be involved right away for the Vikings. Raheem Mostert in a great spot against that Chargers defense, which is not great against the run. And then we got the Chalk Commanders defense against Arizona. All right, I'm just going to go through and save 20 lineups now. See what the exposures look like. All right, so after saving 20 lineups, we have 45% Tyreek Hill, 35% Justin Herbert. So I think those were the two most exposed on DraftKings as well, or at least two of the most exposed on DraftKings. Coming in at the top on FanDuel too. Bijan Robinson looking good here on FanDuel. Derrick Henry, Gerald Everett, nice matchup against that Miami defense. Again, Michael Pittman. A lot of the same players making it into the FanDuel lineup. But again, if you haven't signed up for the lineup generator, you can get it for 15% off using the link in the description of this video. And I think it's a fantastic tool. Every single lineup you get in the lineup generator has been found to be a plus EV lineup. The beauty of it is it's not just not telling you necessarily just who to play. It's also balancing your lineups perfectly for you. So you're getting the right amount of chalk versus contrarian plays. These have been run through the sims, so your lineups are going to be balanced for you. Anyway, I'm choking on a frog or something. I don't know what the terminology is here. It's getting late. I'm coughing. I got to get going. Thank you so much for watching this video. Hit the like button if you haven't already done so. Let's win some money this weekend.